So in today's video, we're going to be going through the best free choir libraries and VST plugins. First up, we're going to be stopping over at the Vienna Symphonic Library. They have the free angelic choir. When opera's highest voices work their magic in a well-rehearsed soprano choir, the air fills with the ethereal beauty that transcends the ordinary. With this free library, you can explore this very aspect and transport your music to celestial heights. So this will run inside of their Synchron player. This is a free player. You'll get long notes and legato. You get extra points if you know what that's from in the comments, and there is not only one answer, there's a few answers to that question, as that chord progression has been used in a ton of tracks. Up next, over at the Crow Hill Company, you will be aware they have the Volts player, and inside of that Volts player they have their Wavering choir. Now this is literally limited time only, because I'm sure if you watch any of my videos you'll be aware that as they throw in new libraries into here, they get rid of some of the older libraries as well. And the Wavering choir is a far way away from being chucked out, but depending on when you've seen this video, it might still be in there, or it might not be in there. So this is what it looks like inside of your door. Comes with distance and timbre dials here, as well as balance, mod, echo, and splash. Echo being delay, splash being reverb, and you can change the direction of that there. I really love the movement you can get in there the longer you hold the notes down. Like I said, that one is limited time only. And if you don't want to miss out on any other limited time only VST plugins or deals, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get to these videos straight away. And also get me over on Instagram as well, as I post music over there too. Up next, over at Somerville Sounds, they have their Prototype series and they have the Maya choir. This is a perfectly imperfect family choir. This is what it looks like inside of your door. All of the Prototype stuff looks very similar. Click the cogs up here and you can click through the presets. You've got the different members of the family here as well. Start off with all of them. Mom. That one's cool. What I love about this, it has a lot of character to it, a lot of movement, a lot of imperfections, but that's what I absolutely love about this library. Okay, up next over at Labs, they have their free choir and evolving choral textures conducted by Eric Whittaker at London's Air Studios. Labs is an OG player at this point. A lot of free libraries go into this Labs player if you're not familiar with it. Don't get it confused with the Labs Plus, because that is a paid subscription, but this is the free Labs player we're talking about here. So this is what it looks like inside of your door. You can just type in choir up here and it'll give you all of the choir options. Like I said, we're not dealing with the Labs Plus subscription here, we're dealing with the free choir. So you get Mika's choir and just the choir by itself. You get the long library. Sounds pretty cool. And then we've got Mika's choir, which have a few more preset options here. Sustained R's. Really love that preset there. It's more like a pad than a choir. Okay, so up next over at Orchestral Tools, they have their Sign player, which is another free player, and you get loads of free sounds within it. including the manifold free studio voices here. Here it is inside of your DAW, comes with a few different presets, male and female. That one's pretty cool, a bit different. Fifth jump, shorts as well. Got the males as well. Okay, so up next over at Native Instruments, as you might know, they have their Jacob Collier Audience Choir. I've showed this a ton on the channel, so I'll be very surprised if you don't know this by now. But as always, we get new subscribers, so I think it's worth showing again for you guys that don't have that. Basically, it runs inside of the free Kontakt player, so you will need to get the free player first and get this library afterwards, which is a bit of a theme with all of these libraries, to be fair. Most of them running some kind of a player. Relive the magic of Jacob Collier's world tour by conducting your own audience choir. This will look like inside of your DAW. It comes with the choir, obviously. It does come with some sound effects as well. Here's a little loop I put together using the library. So if you do want that or anything else from today's video, it will all be listed below. Up next over at Heavyocity, they have the Emotive Choir, which is a part of their Foundation series. This will also run in the free Kontakt player, featuring various evolving sustained vowels and textures paired with a layer of our signature sound design. This is what it looks like inside of Kontakt. Presets are here. I have different pages here as well, like envelope, sequencer, and effects page. Really love this choir, it sounds very thick. I love this pad sound here as well. These arps are so good. Their Foundation series is so good. If you've not checked it out, they've got other instruments over there as well. Okay, up next is the Spouse Singer, and this got a lot of questions asked in a previous choir video that I had made, and hopefully I can answer all the questions right now. People were having trouble installing it essentially. So basically, let's start from the top. This is a library by Hunter Rogerson. He's made a ton of libraries, including some with the Somerville Sounds gang, like I mentioned earlier on. This library here though is spellbinding vocal drones and phrases captured in an old church. Now this will run on the free Decent Sampler or Kontakt. You'll need the paid for Kontakt to run this library, or you can get the free Decent Sampler player, which will play this library for free. So if you don't have Kontakt, use Decent Sampler. I think where people are going wrong with this is they're downloading it and just thinking that it will just appear in their DAW. That's not the case. You're going to need Kontakt or the Decent Sampler to host it essentially. But yeah, I did get a ton of comments about this in my last video when I showed it. So for the people that don't have the paid for Kontakt, this is what the Decent Sampler player will look like if you've chosen that route with it. Really love this library. It's so imperfect, but it sounds morbid, dark almost. really love these top notes here that move around a lot, phrases almost. Sounds so awesome. You can mix that with like some really dark sounding, maybe like trap, drill type of music, or if you're scoring like a dark movie scene, and that might be really interesting as well. Okay, up next over at Project Sam, another one you might have heard of previously. There is some in today's video that I've mentioned before in my other choir videos. That's because they're still relevant now, and I'm not gonna not mention them just for the sake of not mentioning them. They are relevant, you should use them because they're awesome. So the free orchestra we're talking about is the Free Orchestra 1, not number 2, because inside of this free orchestra they have the luminous choir here, which sounds awesome. That one sounds very ominous as well. So up next is a bonus one, because this is our very own choir, the Dixons Choir. Now this is not free, this is £12, but I thought I'd throw this in as it's like a budget friendly type of choir, very cheap but very good sounding at the same time. So this will look like inside of your door, comes with A, E, O, La, Ra and Ro, comes with convolution reverb, ADSR filters as well. The middle is the volume here. If you are looking for more VST plugins, freebies and deals, make sure you click this video next. I've been Dixon. Be safe, be productive, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.